Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you 3 exercises that you can use at home to work on your arms, tone them up and reduce any arm flab that you might have. Now before we start, I'm just going to go through some facts about arm fat. Arm fat is reduced mostly by reducing calorie intake and eating quality foods. Whether you can lose weight in a single area of your body, such as your arms or your thighs, is debated. It's also quite unlikely. If you want to lose arm fat, you should be aware that you're probably going to have to lose fat throughout your body. However, it doesn't mean that you can't improve a certain body part by toning it up, keeping the muscles active. When it comes to your arms, this will definitely make the muscles in your arms more readily available for everyday activities such as carrying a grocery bag. By doing exercises that aim towards toning up your arms, what we're doing is breaking down muscle fibers. Then what your body will do is rebuild new, stronger muscle fibers that will make your muscles more active and more shapely. No worries about getting big muscly arms. It's simply not in a woman's genetic code, and it would take very expensive hormonal supplements, very heavy and intense training, an extremely high protein diet, and even with those it would be really hard to get big muscular arms. What we're going for today is definition, shape and quality. Now the first of the 3 exercises I'm going to give you to tone up your arms is a triceps push-up. Now I've chosen to do it on the knees. As a woman, my body weight is already fairly heavy for my arms to push all the way up. What I'm going for is a really good blood flow to my muscles in order to wake them up and get the muscles active without putting my elbow or shoulder joints at any risk. So my starting position is going to be on my knees with my bum and my abs nice and tight. My arms are going to be shoulder width apart, and my starting position is going to be down here. So from here, I'm just going to push up by straightening my elbows, keeping my head in line with my spine. Nice and slow and controlled. Breathing out when I push and in as I go down. So I recommend doing about 10 reps of those tricep push-ups. If you're going to be doing these 3 exercises, I recommend about 2 to 3 sets. So my second arm exercise is going to be dips, and all you're going to need for this exercise is literally a chair, or here I'm going to use my couch. I'm going to sit on the edge of the chair, my arms on each side of my hips. My feet are going to be just a little bit in front of my knees, because as I'm going to put the weight onto my arms, I want my ankles to be just below my knees, hip width apart. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to tighten my abs, my bum nice and tight as well, my head in line with my spine, and I'm going to release at the elbows, nice and slow and controlled, and then I'm going to push up and breathe out as I push up. So down. So as with the triceps push-ups, this is not an exercise that you'll be able to do 30 reps with unless you're very, very strong. I recommend about 10 slow, controlled reps, and once again 2 to 3 sets. The 2 first exercises don't only work the back of your arms, but they're also working your shoulders and a bit of your chest. But the main muscle that we're working on is definitely the triceps, which is at the back of the arms. So my final exercise will really be an isolated exercise that will work almost only on the back of our arms. So it'll be an exercise that we'll be able to do for many more reps, kind of a burnout exercise. You'll want to keep going until you start feeling an actual burn, because when it starts to burn, you know that you're breaking down the muscle fibers. You don't want to continue too long in the burning zone because you could be in a lot of pain afterwards, but you do want to continue for at least a few reps. This last exercise that I'm going to show you, you'll need at least a little bit of weight. I've chosen this lovely martini bottle, not because I also love martini, but because the bottle is made with quite heavy glass, so it's perfect. It's not too heavy, it's probably 1.5 kilograms, not more, but once again, it's a burnout exercise. I want to go on for as long as I possibly can. So I'm going to stay in this position on my knees with my abs nice and tight. I'm going to put the bottle in one hand, sort of with my hand downwards in this position, and I'm going to start with the bottle just behind my head, keeping my abs nice and tight, not letting anything relax down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my arm, keeping my elbow slightly bent so that I'm saving my joint from any possible injury, and then releasing slowly and controlled. So up and down, other side, So for this exercise, you only want to do 1 to 2 sets, 20 to 30 reps. So if you can perform these exercises at least a few times a week, keep your arm muscles active, and always be careful not to take in excess calories. Those are what are going to contribute to fat storage in your arms. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you'd like to see any more videos like this. Thanks for watching.